It's hard for people to understand if they've never visited Israel, and I hope if you haven't, you will someday. I'm leading a tour over there next year, and we've led many tours over the years. And, I think when you walk in the land, and especially if you visit a museum like Yad Vashem, and you see what the Jewish people have experienced and what they've come through, and when you realize the last time someone threatened their existence, the Holocaust was a result. So when someone says, like the leader of Iran, that they want to wipe Israel off the face of the map, you understand the Jewish people take these threats seriously. And imagine if Hitler had nuclear capabilities, what he would have done. So these are very real issues that we're dealing with here.
Very real, very immediate. Staring us across the border right now is a terror group called Hezbollah, which killed many Americans, the most Americans before Al-Qaeda came to the fore. They have 100,000 rockets facing Israel. That is more than the Russian military has right now. These are incredible threats that are very immediate. The thing we should be very thankful for is that Israel is very strong, knows how to defend itself, but needs support from allies and friends here in the United States, and this is what's critical. So Israel is safe, is secure, but is facing very significant challenges emanating from this Middle East that is filled with these evil forces that are enemies of America and enemies of Israel.
That's right. And am I correct in noting that Iran and Hezbollah was just taken off the terrorist list? Did I hear that, Don? Did you hear that? And that's a little alarming considering that the last time I checked, Iran still supports terrorism around the world, and Hezbollah is a terrorist organization. Had you heard that?
Well, we've heard those reports, and certainly we see some of that in Europe. We have to fight that. Iran is the #1 supporter, sponsor of terrorism worldwide. They're right here in the Western Hemisphere as well. They tried to kill the Saudi ambassador in Washington a few years ago in a restaurant in downtown Washington with many administration officials that were there present that day. They've bombed the Israeli embassy 20 years ago. They bombed the Jewish center 20 years ago in Argentina. We know that they're right now plotting attacks in South America. They're connected to the drug cartels in Mexico. They're very, very dangerous, and they're operating on 5 continents.
I think the prime minister said something to the effect, and I'm paraphrasing, to win the war against ISIS and not win against Iran, or to stop them from developing a nuclear weapon, is sort of the win the battle and lose the war, in so many words. And so we have to look at the bigger picture here. I mean, certainly ISIS is a very real problem, and we want to see ISIS stopped. But if we stopped ISIS and Iran continued to develop this nuclear weaponry and so forth, enriching uranium, this is a far greater threat, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Look, America is a superpower, and sometimes you have more than one enemy. And you could be fighting ISIS, and rightfully so. They're evil. They're evil to Christians. They're evil to everyone that disagrees with them. They are evil, but they're less dangerous than the Iranian evil. The Iranian evil, they're now in control of 4 Arab states, and they're still on the march. They're developing ICBMs that can now reach all of Europe, including Germany, and they're on their way to reaching the United States as well. They have a space program, which means that you can take that technology and apply it to ICBMs, intercontinental nuclear warheads. So this is what Iran is doing. They are a significant threat. ISIS is a threat. We need to fight ISIS, but we need to realize that as we fight ISIS, we're also empowering the Iranian group. So America as a superpower needs to be able to do both. The enemy of your enemy is not necessarily your friend. In this case, they're even a bigger enemy. So we need to fight both.